everyone! Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm Lindsay. I am shooting a haul video. I've been a little bad. I went to MAC, which is a good thing, and I went to Sephora, which is also good, but I've already been there once within the past week for the VIB sale, so this was kind of like round 2 mini haul for Sephora. Eek! I just couldn't help it. It's like 15% off right now, and that's like a super great deal. And I thought, well, you know, the next friends and family sale isn't gonna happen probably till November, right? So gotta take advantage of those deals. I love a good deal, you know? I'm gonna start off with my MAC bag today, just because I'm most excited about these items in here. Granted, Sephora, I love Sephora. Sorry, Sephora, didn't mean to talk about you like that. I'm like petting the bag off camera, and you can't see that right now, so yeah, that's a little weird. But MAC was a little bit of a wild card this week for me because I was watching Jaclyn Hill and she had some really great blush picks that intrigued me, and I thought I would revisit MAC. I haven't legit shopped at MAC since high school, and I just always associate it with getting makeup done for like winter formal or for prom, and there's one item there that I do go for all the time, or not all the time, but I rely on for one specific product. So I'm gonna tell you, I bought 2 blushes, and I got them in the flat packs. So I'm gonna start off by showing you this shade in Margin. So Margin is going to be a, like, how would I describe this? It's kind of shimmery, but it's not gold, like crazy, like flecks of shimmer or anything. It's very like, it feels like it's well milled, if that makes sense. It's not super chalky or like it feels dry, or like feels like a super dry texture. It actually feels very, I'm not gonna say like butter, but I'm not gonna say suede. It just feels very smooth, a very smooth milled powder, I want to say. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. This is the swatch that I just did, and it's like a beautiful, like rosy, a shimmer between rose and coral, I would describe it. And I think that's going to be perfect for spring and to transition into summer. Wow, I cannot talk right now. But yeah, loving that. Check that out. And here's the palette again. I wonder if I can get the glare to kind of like, yep, there you go. This next color is Melba. And this is not shimmery, but it's like still a, I want to say, perfect shade for spring going into summer. This is definitely a little bit more of like a powdery feel to it, and this is more of like a pinky rose. So it is right here. I don't know how we're gonna, yeah, just right below. So this is Margin up here, and then the one in the middle of my palm is Melba. And so I'm loving the fact that I get to rediscover some MAC products and start off with some blushes. So you may have noticed that these blushes are loose, and because I'm not typically a MAC kind of gal, but I think this haul is changing me. Turning the bend here and getting to a new phase of my makeup life. I decided to do a palette, and eventually I will fill it with 4 more blushes. So here is the palette itself. It just opens right up. Maybe you are already familiar with the brush palette, but just in case you're not, I'm not. This is my first time, and I think this is the insert where you put the blushes in and then pop it into the bigger case. And then, oh, this is another one. This is another item I'm super excited about. I got the MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in Cream Cup. Now I know this is a cult favorite. It is like a MAC staple, and I'm late to the party on this one. This is like a light pink color. It's like the light pink that I've been missing all my life. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this pink lipstick journey that I've been on. Perhaps if you have dark tinted lips, you may have the same struggle that I do, which is finding that perfect pink shade without looking too pasty and making sure that that tint, like, I don't want to say like melts into your skin, but is like a good blend, you know? So when I was at the MAC store and I asked the guy, hey, I hear Cream Cup is all the rage. Do you think it would work with my lips? And he was just like, yeah, it's a sheer. It goes on a little sheer, so it's not gonna be like totally opaque, and it will give you just enough coverage to be pink, but not like, you know, spotty pink or like splotchy pink. So I was like, all right, let's do it, put it in the bag. And now it came home with me, and I am totally psyched about giving this a whirl. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that there's one item that is a consistent product in my collection that is always from MAC, and that is the Fluid Line Eyeliner Gel in Black Track. It just, you know, as an Asian, you know, sometimes I'll get comments where like, oh, you look tired, or, you know, you look different, you know, but not in a good, and when people say, oh, you look different, it's not like in a good way. It's in a like, trying to, I don't want to say jab you, but just saying you're not looking like you normally do. And that's because I'm not wearing my gel liner for the day. You gotta, I find that wearing eyeliner just opens up my eyes, makes me look alive, or not alive, it just opens up my eye and what's the word? It just opens up my eyes and like makes me look like more awake than normal. That's what I'm trying to say. And this formula just always has worked for me. It doesn't smudge, and I don't find it at the bottom, at my lower eyes at the end of the day. It stays all day. If you have a recommendation for a good gel liner other than MAC, I am totally open to trying new brands. I have tried L'Oreal's and I wasn't really pleased with that formula. So other than L'Oreal and other than MAC, if you have a suggestion, let me know in the comments, and I would be so excited to try something new. Next up, Sephora. Now don't let this bag mislead you. It's not like a ton of crap, but there are two exciting things. The first thing is Laura Mercier's Creme Smooth Lip Color in the color Plum Orchid. And isn't that like isn't that the Pantone color of the year? Is it like Radiant Orchid? So I'm within that shade and purchasing this color, and I do have to say it is the color that I'm wearing today. When I first opened the package, I just thought, wow, like how elegant and modern and classy is this lipstick tube, and just I love it. And then the color itself is like this beautiful, like it's like magenta and fuchsia got married and this is their baby. It is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. I mean, that is perfect for spring and to transition into summer. It's like a purpley berry but kind of pinky color. It just marries pink and purple perfectly, and it looks it's very complementary to my skin tone. So totally into this shade. Next up is Urban Decay's Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Urban Cowboy. Ooh. Now I've never had a glittery eyeliner, but I have a few events coming up. I'm going to like a drag queen bingo night and then a friend's engagement party, which is in the evening at this like swanky bar. So I figured like this would be fun to just kind of like add a little bit of oomph to my outfit of the day. And I mean, I've never used it, so it's kind of interesting that the brush is like very thin, which is good, I think, if you're trying to get into the inner corner of your eyes, which I plan to do on the lower lash line, is just add a little bit of it there. And I think I will be good to go. It looks so pretty. I mean, yeah. So that is my haul. If you guys have any suggestions for my next Sephora trip or my next trip to MAC, since I am new to MAC, totally let me know your pics in the comments below and I will check it out. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.